Hi, Amelia.
Good morning.
Good morning. We can sit here.
Tracy's mom is back.
Yeah, no, I never left. Never left.
Oh,
Yep.
so did you give Dave a bad time just to make sure that he knew you were there?
Oh, yeah. Those are there for sure.
Yeah.
Dark chocolate wars. Dave and Mom. This
Ooh,
one's better. No, this one's better.
Sounds like an okay kind of war.
Yeah.
As war going.
yeah, when are we coming over?
Yeah.
All right, we've got a back.
That sound.
Okay. Dressing for the summer on the top. Awesome.
Okay, well, they used to, yeah.
Yes, down,
You know, people now,
right and left at the end.
The one thing I like about this shirt, great summer weight.
Yeah.
Now, winter weight, nothing. So. Let it be known that Chris and I are officially,
Twins.
We have to turn around.
got our brandy.
Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot.
It's very, and it's, you know, the other thing I like about it, extremely lightweight.
Oh, I like that. I don't
So-
want that heavy cotton.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at summertime, it's,
Gonna be perfect.
and then
Oh,
that,
I love it. Carrying it work. Love
Yeah.
it.
I got Joyce's basket for her. I won't have.
Yeah,
it
so what
today.
I'm trying to make
Nice.
is which.
We always go down to the library because we got those baskets.
Yeah.
And we're waiting for one.
Ah.
You know,
Now, I'm
there's-
just right to the left.
So I
No,
went-
I'm thinking just make a big foundation now.
Yeah, there's a
And
doggy
then,
basket.
and then,
Yeah,
I think we need to go back.
Fairly stuff,
I was gonna talk about it.
and a small one, and a whole bunch of books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I said, we'll buy it, Christie, reimburse me. And she's a
No.
banner, great, so I sent her. Sent her a picture of it, and so I'll bring ours, and, we got one over that we're with that for.
Okay.
And
Are
that's-
they round? Are they?
Yeah, no.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but for the,
Troop 88 banner from Philgary.
that will do. What I guess.
Yeah.
I love it. That is awesome.
So what Bev's gonna do is gonna go through and she's gonna price it.
Okay.
So next week, I'll bring Joyce's and our first one, and we gotta wait for our second.
Oh, perfect.
So we can get that. Let's see, oh.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Hey. Jack, hello. So it's different.
You got my t-shirt finally straight. I couldn't find the other one.
Yeah, that looks good. Every time you put it on, you need to burn an old.
Oh, is that what happened? That's a good idea. Or two old ones.
I see Jack's writing me a check, so we'll just wait. You can add a couple zeros in that. Yeah, good. Jonathan, nice to get you. Cash, man. One of them on that, right?
Oh,
that's
cool.
right. No, good. 2016.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so that's
Okay, what country?
Germany.
Oh, cool.
I just figured out. Just tickets. Okay, you're gonna make my life. Yeah, really. Always. Yeah, you should get tired of my things. No. Sell this kid a set too. Okay.
How old are you now?
Hey, I'm 23.
Okay, cool.
Just as annoying as he was.
When he was that?
I wonder right now. Not here. He came out.
He brought it with him.
Must be your time.
There you go. 20 minutes, we don't even understand why they keep taking more.
Here's my-
That's Garmin right here, so it's like. It's not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
you came to stay with him, where was he?
I don't know.
These are like. Oh, right, right, right. Okay, that was like a really, because I stayed the company.
Okay.
And they couldn't find a hotel family, so I like, so
We just had the first chance to.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
And the head of the difference.
We go. Okay.
Hey, I got the district call you, and then you have the. And their families are back out.
Oh, no.
So. Take them for 2 weeks.
Actually, let's put that here. Because we've got two possibilities.
That's the goal. That's
Right here.
Yeah.
Go back. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And even if you're saying something like we have a problem. I'm really fine. We volunteer for it, it's like, I'm really fine. I think we've done last time. Yeah, is next time we have to do every meeting to start off with, hey. might as well do it earlier. That's how it all started. Didn't know I wanted to ask you like that. Awesome.
Yes.
You know.
Go camping this weekend.
I got here. Yeah, but I'll go back to Canada. And I'll go to Canada.
So it is a little.
A whole lot of people.
Credit for being.
It's pretty bad. But you know, I have to love the.
That's good. People on the video have motoring signs.
I was really president.
Yeah.
So the funny thing about all of these, they all just use the word.
Yeah.
So I think.
It is really not like-
Boy, he's talking about one off on the group retreat. I said, hey, you're gonna be. Lord, kind of.
Yeah.
First we're down, you know, kind of want back.
So we do one.
Cool.
Good times. And I look at he is here, hey, have you met my dad?
So it's pretty good now.
Hey, this is your thing.
University running for all those.
Yeah, no, I get
Yeah.
Right.
I was yelling. Maybe it's part time, I load. Yeah.
What was that?
Well, yes, yeah. You just unpack her place, they got it service.
For their students. Learn.
Yeah, and it's.
Here's 6 of.
Everything gets together.
Material to.
Ready for the fight. Yeah.
Things.
You know, I'm just trying to be. If it were tree standards, man, I wouldn't have even done that.
Trying. I find that hard. You can say that. I can.
Okay. There you go. So right there. Yeah. I would actually so valuable. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That is
Okay.
Like,
Oh, right now. Yep. Yeah. That's fine, that's all.
So you're
I know, but you don't. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to respond.
Say no, the pot. Someone was like.
No, Chris is like, Right.
Students start trying to find it.
I can go on there. Nice.
And
Oh, I'm there.
Uh-oh.
good luck.
Is that my cue?
Well, yeah, but we need a play. There's one.
Excuse me, I'm sergeant at arms and I have no idea what I'm doing, so.
Money.
I was third bit of a. I was third choice. All right, it's what, right there?
In the picture.
Join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And if you join me in the four-way test, first,
Is it the truth?
second,
Is it fair?
third, fourth, fifth,
Is it good?
sixth.
Aloha, bacon. Oh, yeah, give me 2 seconds. 'cause I
You got it.
1 second here.
Lori, where's your dad?
I don't know.
He's set the alarm, changed the alarm, and he hasn't gotten used to it.
I checked it, it was on. One second here, sorry, things are slow.
Sometimes inspiration needs a period of silence.
Yes.
Settle the brainwaves out.
This is perfect.
All right.
A beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset.
Okay.
Everybody hug.
All right, we got some guests today. Backed by popular demand is Judy. And then Jonathan, Brian's guest.
Yeah, Jonathan Sullivan with Breakfast with John. I want to check us out. See what we're all about.
Good job. Sure, it's fine.
I just warned him about some of y'all though.
He also did the Rotary teaching kitchen time.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So who's taking credit?
I invited him first, but Brian.
But I'm the one that actually got
Yeah,
it
you
done.
got it.
So who is in sales here?
And then one more, we have Jonas Rand's guest today.
Everybody, this is Jonas Henning from Hamburg. He was our first year-long exchange student about 6 years ago. And he came back to cause more trouble, really causing nothing but hate. But it's good to have him here.
You notice how they talk like.
So how did that happen?
And what's the name of the exchange student program that Rotary uses? Is it,
Just Rotary Youth Exchange.
yeah, okay, that's all. It's fine.
It's hard to remember.
He's here with his girlfriend, who was also an exchange student, but she wasn't a Rotary exchange student. So they're on their way up to BC today to say hi to that family.
Oh, I thought there are other exchange programs.
Other exchange programs pay you to take exchange students. We should look into that.
More foundation money? All right, we've got not a lot of birthdays and stuff going on. We have just one Rotary anniversary, and that's Kendra. She's not on yet, but glad to have her. And on that point, as far as programs go, we don't have a program today, so we're going to use this as a planning session for. There's a lot of things to talk about with our upcoming events, so that's going to work out pretty well, actually. Timing's good. All right, for announcements, Gary and I attended the International Service event at Everett last night. It was actually very interesting. We had several clubs do presentations on what's going on around the world, what Rotary is doing through the foundation or multiple foundation efforts. And Everett did a nice presentation about what they're doing in the Dominican Republic. Marysville did a presentation about what's going on in Guatemala. We did a presentation about what's going on in Honduras.
Nice.
We represented IPA there, so I did just a very short little talk, and then we played a real nice video. I think it's one that we've seen, but we played that to the group. This is over 100 people there. It was pretty well attended. Yeah, got a lot of good positive comments on the quality of the Rotary video, so that was pretty cool. Couple small things just for calendar. Kathleen Olson is going to be visiting us on October 6th. She is our assistant governor for Area J. I think we're Area J, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyhow, so she'd be the one that would be our direct support from the district level. And so she hasn't been to our club yet, so she's going to come to the meeting on the 6th. Okay, and then another thing, I kind of almost going in date order here, but Rochelle, I think, was one that brought up that we have an opportunity to share a booth again this year with Arts and Parks for the Harvest Festival event during Halloween. And that's going to be a decision that I think we'll need to be making pretty soon. So if anybody has some thoughts about that.
Halloween.
Halloween. Oh, I don't know what the Halloween is.
Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday? Yeah, 31st, obviously. So,
Well, it's another exposure opportunity. And I think, didn't we do, haven't we done popcorn in the past, Jim?
You can, I don't think you did it last year. He had that dragon there last year or something, right? What you had?
Yeah.
that during,
Fred's our member, remember?
Yeah, so yeah, but you just hand out candy basically and stuff. It's just exposure, but it's fun. So yeah, it's fun.
all right. You think we would be able to muster enough people to staff?
What's the hours?
I don't know.
I think it starts around 6.
6
It's
to-
primarily just to hand out.
Probably 6 to 8.
They do the touch a truck thing and it's pretty well. They're trying to come up with some alternatives to actually work with clubs to do some fundraising type of things as well. So that could be a possibility with that. They're tying that down right now. They'll know within a week and what opportunities are out there. You may be hearing about that.
All right,
It's on the
let's,
31st.
It's on the 31st, so it's, well attended, it's like 2,000 kids show up every year.
Pretty sure. Fred-
Even in the
pretty sure
rain,
Fred
I
and I-
ton of people.
let's do it.
Well, I'll volunteer. I'll split my time between
It's pretty easy to do.
Education Foundation, and so I'll do an hour.
Jim is.
And I can certainly do it. We don't have too many kids that walk all the way down the street to our house, so.
Yeah. Jim, if you guys need to expand, right, we can, flag off the lot, the empty parking lot that will have nothing there if I opt to do it first.
Oh, well, there.
Okay. Officially, we have our Corks and Kegs venue reserved and paid for, and it is still the 11th, and it's at Carlton Farm, so we're pretty excited about that. Another visitor that will be coming in the near future is David Lukoff, who is our district governor. And he'll be coming on November 17th to our meeting. So he'll probably, well, he will be the presentation at that particular meeting, and Kendra's aware of this. Holiday party is all set for December 1st at Ken Cove, the same place that we were the last couple of years.
What was that date?
That's December 1st. Yeah, I think that's a Saturday. Sorry.
I think it's Friday.
Friday. Is it Friday?
Right.
It's Friday.
All right, Kim upstairs here is requesting van drivers for the harvest markets. Apparently the Kiwanis aren't able to do it this year, but they've been just volunteering to drive vans around from school to school, the various schools that participate in this harvest market. It's the second, December 2nd. It's the same day as the tree lighting ceremony at North Cove Park, but it is from 10 to 4. And I think that was the time, right down there.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, 10 to 4. What was it?
December 2nd.
Yeah, December 2nd. So that's something that we need to respond to Kim on if we think we can muster the drivers. I've asked her for more information on the vans that we'd be driving, because that might be of interest to some people.
Yeah, that was the question.
Yeah. If they're giant vans, I mean, like small school buses, or if they're just regular, more conventional sized vans. And she's going to try to get some more information on that, but I think we could probably help with that.
No drivers that come to the Pen Cove. Drink a lot. Just kidding.
Yeah, 10 o'clock is a little early, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, well, something to keep in mind. Let's see here.
Another date.
Oh,
So
okay.
January 19th, we're gonna do another blood drive in this space. We got that secure with the building and Ken Collins.
Okay.
January 19th, it's a Friday from about 11 to 4:30.
I'll put that on the calendar.
Great, yeah. And thought I told them we'd just do it twice a year. That's what you guys wanted, was just twice a year.
What's the time? 12 to 4, is it, or?
Like 11:30 to 4. I think let me give you the real time.
Yeah, Amy and I had talked about how frequently we should do this, and I figured that twice a year is good enough. I mean, theoretically, you can do it every 4 or 3 months, every quarter, so we could do quarterly, but it's also very easy to get your blood donated around here. Marysville usually has churches or places that are available almost every week at some point.
So cool, Lake Stevens can do it too.
Yeah, for sure. Another thing on December 2 that is a very minor thing. It is, do we want to do a boat decoration? If anybody has a boat on the lake, it might be something we'll talk about later, but I think I'll do it. Our kids have a great time, and we get our big blow up snowman on top, and put lights all around it and everything, so we may just go out and do it just for fun anyhow, but, that would be a logical night to do it. Okay. One last announcement, our bike ride is tomorrow on Lopez Island. The weather is turning out great. We got a wonderful group of people going. Connor and Amy's family they're actually staying on the island overnight. So we're, it's turning out very nicely. And I think we got a great route set up to go around the island. We have 2 vehicles on the island. One's a motorhome, so it's not really set up to be the rescue vehicle, but we have Rand taking his vehicle on the island with the bike rack. But no bikes, so.
An empty bike rack, right?
An empty bike rack, in case anybody has an issue somewhere on the island, and I'm assuming that Rand and Lynn will be probably sort of following us around, so there'll be just a half-hour ride to, a hike. And you guys will be there with a big smile on your face, and, if somebody doesn't show up, well, cell phones or whatever.
Probably have my grandkids with me, so.
Oh,
I'll
that'd
be
be
chasing them some,
Yeah,
how old are the grandkids? 10 and 6.
Oh, they're same age as our.
Oh, great.
One family.
so I may,
Don't take too much time.
even I may be the only ones that, we're planning to just walk our bikes on the ferry, but I don't think everybody else is coming on a vehicle onto the island with their
I
bikes.
think my wife and I will ride our bikes on.
Okay, all right, well, then we will too. So we'll have 4 people riding from the ferry dock.
Yep.
And then, the way that I've set the route up, it'd be very easy it's almost like 2 little rides from town. And so it's very easy for folks that just drive all the way into Lopez Village to get that other ride in too, whenever you guys want, unless you guys, you want to drop people off, at the ferry dock. But it would be good to go to the top of the hill and drop them off. We don't want people to get too tired of riding the bike before they even start. Rand has a map. I'm just going to ask him to pass that around, as far as anybody interested in what the route is. There's plenty of room on the ferry if anybody wants to join us, or if they just, it might even be reservations for cars still available if you want to join us. It's not too late.
There's a farmer's market.
There's a farmer's
as
market.
well, and it's a legit farmer's market. I was looking up all the
It is.
plus vendors that are there.
And the campground that we have is actually the Lopez Islander Resort with like a bar, swimming pool.
Karaoke
yard
night.
games, Karaoke night, no gym.
I want pictures of all of that.
Yeah.
Will you bring a disco ball?
Yes, the tampering.
So Jim, did you say you're going to bring your boat into Fisherman's
Well,
Bay?
we did that a week ago.
Oh,
Yeah, we
okay.
went up, early.
Oh, it was Watana Bay where you're gonna bring it,
Watana Bay.
yeah. Well, now you can bring it to Fisherman's Bay.
I'm not a fisherman.
Oh. I just don't like going through that narrow channel at low tide.
Oh, that's horrible.
All right, let's do some reports. If anything big is going on, Jack?
Once again, cash flow is a little tight. We definitely use some more dues being paid.
Okay, yeah, that would be a good thing.
Yeah, except for the exceptions, people who pay twice, so I don't mind when you pay twice.
You're too
I think you need that.
Gary?
Just a reminder, no Rotary board meeting this month. And, we're still looking for sponsors for Corks and Cakes. So if anybody has done anything with the new Camper World, which is the former, the former one out there. Yeah, the Roy Robinson site. They've started some advertising, so it might be a good idea. If anybody has done anything with them, to just go out and see if they're interested in a sponsorship.
Yeah.
but there's still a lot that we can do. Empty bowls is, I'm gonna give a report for, Anthony is on, the first event is October 6th. It's a VIP event. And then October 7th is from 4:30 to 6 p.m. And they're all at the food bank. And then, the only other thing is the, chamber is hosting a job fair on, next Saturday, the 23rd. So if you're looking for employees or anything like that, for anybody that's actually working, that's not retired, or a school teacher or something like that, get a hold of the chamber. That's it.
All right. Eileen and clubs service club services. I'm gonna suggest that maybe we're gonna have a lot to talk about with our upcoming perks and cakes and them, so maybe we'll do that at the end. And I just wanted to I'll get this back to you, but this is a kind of an agenda that I put together last year. That,
Okay.
For a meeting. I don't think we'll be able to get through all that, but just, FYI. Okay, Brian, community services.
No, I'm just gonna take them.
Okay. Lily's not here. Kyle's not here. Kendra. All right, that gets us down to Rand. Do you have any,
Well, I was really happy to see that our window cling was still on the door this morning.
yeah,
I should take bets on how long it's gonna be there
yeah,
before someone takes it down. Love seeing the Lake Stevens Rotary t-shirts in here this morning. Way to go, guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
LSRswag.com. You can get your own $20 t-shirt. Thank you, Gary. That's all right. And I don't have anything else. I have got some certificates for you to sign for the sponsors. And I also noticed that Roy Robinson RV was up there as a sponsor. So Gary, aren't they already a sponsor?
No, not this year. That's from last year.
Oh,
uh-oh.
Yeah, LSR what?
LSR swag, Lake Stevens Rotary swag. LSR swag.
Well, I can just take one. I'll just delete that. Edit this slide, I guess. Is what it'll be.
Oh, no, it's part of it.
Okay,
This is amazing.
okay, so let's, do we want to do let's stay with the normal order and do the happy bucks and everything now, and then we'll maybe get into our meeting.
Yeah, okay, just in case you have-
Over here. One of our guests.
Yeah. I mean,
Itchy. I don't know. Watch it really carefully.
Yep.
Okay.
775.
Missed it by that much.
Oh.
Thanks.
All right, happy bucks. Can I find the people that I have to do this?
Yeah.
I think that's totally fine.
Who was the first? Who was the second one? Who else?
Brian.
Stitches get stitches. Happy bucks.
Happy happy bucks. My mom is still hanging with me. We're having a ton of fun. Congratulations to Jim and Kirsten Hagan for 50 years. Anniversary. And I'm happy I'm here because she's fixing my teeth.
Nice.
Don't bite. Yeah. So, a bad luck because the days keep on getting shorter. But a happy luck because I'm still wearing the flip flops.
You don't have to put a dollar in, but you can show what you're happy about.
I'm happy about being here, just being able to visit my extended family again. And yeah, thank you all for welcoming me to the meeting. So, thank you.
Nice.
If you're ready, can I stay at your house next week?
A couple of happy bucks, went to the EASC BBB event last night. It was great. I saw some of you last night. It was super fun. Saw you. Excited for Empty Bowls and, Sherwood's Gala is coming up on March 9th. I know it's early, but I'm a planner. And I'm really glad it's Friday.
Just happy to be here.
Happy as I could.
Happy to be here. You know, I have a small winery in Harvard, we're gonna that right now, so. Cabernet on the low. Doing it this last week, so that was exciting, so. It's all in play right now, I'm excited about that.
That would be a fun experience to auction off.
Yes, we did.
People love it.
Gosh.
People love.
So yeah, here's 50 big ones for,
Wow.
got nervous, I was really, really young, so.
Did you beat 20?
I just turned 20.
Yeah, happy bucks, first week of school's in the books. And I'll tell you, it's a difference that a few years makes of having kids in school on a regular basis, having some discipline, rigidity around their day to a degree. Yeah, it's a blessing that our 6th grade crew is amazing. And our 7th graders now it's like they're the leaders of the school, and you feel that every day. So yeah, super happy about it.
Good. I'm happy to hear that. Connor is my kids' teacher, and he's been such a great resource as we were sending our kids off to a new big school this year. Also, it's all about Connor. Connor, Heather, and I participated as Lake students.
Yeah, and our 4 children.
Who were apparently all gonna be in our motorhome, or you and Heather going to bike ride.
That's right. That's good to do.
Heather, Connor, and I participated as Lake Stevens Rotary triathlon relay team last week, and we had a ton of fun, and the 3 of us did great. And then we ended up in 3rd place, only to a team who had 7 full Ironman distances between them all.
Yep.
And the 1st place team had literally an Olympian swimmer.
Oh, my
So it was a super fun day, and I'm looking forward to the bike ride tomorrow and the camp out and making shrimp fajitas. That is the ploy for anyone to come and join us on the island.
Added bonus.
Added bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no, I'm just kidding, that's it. And I just love Connor.
Happy that it's my son's 21st birthday tomorrow, and he's never been arrested. He made it to adulthood without being arrested.
Hey, might be careful, you might want to wait.
Hey, no, whatever happens, it's on him, he's an adult. Forget.
Jonathan?
Sure. Happy to be here. We got it Friday.
Yeah.
Good morning, John.
Bye, Connor.
This is free, I love you, Connor.
Happiest Friday, flying out to Bend, Oregon tomorrow, so we all have a great bike ride. That feels like a good time.
Next year.
Gotta get a bike go first. Excited for Empty Bowls. We have some tickets left, so please, I know it's a time of year, everybody's asking for money, so, but I'm gonna ask for money, so please think about coming. And, Kristen, man, she deserved it more. Congratulations.
That was really great.
He's smiling, going, oh, yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Happy Friday, and you guys have a great bike ride.
We had fun last night at the Everett Club, and there was, I suppose, close to 100 people, or a little bit more, and looking at the programs in Honduras and Guatemala and the Dominican Republic as far as the reach that Rotary has, and they had some folks from Devon, was it Dominican Republic?
Yes.
That were there. The one sitting next to me, the lady did not speak any English, but maybe just a few words. But they had a translator there and they had earplugs in and were listening to the translator when it was going through. Don did a great job, talking about IPA, given the history of IPA, and I think there were a lot of clubs there that didn't realize, that IPA even existed, so it was a good time. Tried to get them to do corks and cakes, but there was no room for any of that. And then, today, on a political note, 2 of us are gonna go play in a golf tournament, and I hope we don't embarrass each other.
I went at the driving range yesterday and shot everything all into the sand trap.
And just in general, it's been a good week.
I'm happy today is Friday and I'd like to congratulate you and Christine on the 50th meeting anniversary.
Jack? I'm happy to be going to Oregon for a couple days to visit with family or Dakotas. And also very happy to get done the first big project on my house, which is getting rid of the popcorn ceiling and getting it all repainted.
You still have popcorn ceiling?
It's all right. I don't know.
That's not a mess.
All right, I'll Venmo in. Happy it's Friday. I want to give a shout out to 2 of the Rotary members who have sponsored empty bowls, Rochelle and I'm blanking. Who's the other one? Oh, Ace Hardware. Yeah. Brain fart. But yeah, I hope to see people there. Like Gary said, Friday is our ticketed VIP event. And then Saturday is our community day. So all are welcome.
Who else is gonna be a sponsor?
Who else? Oh, and Rotary Club is gonna be a sponsor.
Yeah, I can't forget about
I
that.
haven't gotten the check yet. But
That's pretty mail. It's a slow mail service.
You haven't given me a share of your winnings from that last time. You're gonna have to check it till then.
Hey, Angie, do you have anything to be happy about?
oh, I forgot those.
Well, it's Friday. It's always happy it's Friday. And I think as happy as I am to see fall coming and be able to wear like long pants and real shoes again, I'm happy we've got this one last nice weekend. So I can go clean up my camping lot, not in the snow like I did last year.
Well, and I'm happy, you know, yeah, it's sad that we're losing the daylight, but I like this time of the year because we get to see the sun rise and the sunset. It gets a little difficult sometimes in the summertime to be there for that 4:30 in the morning sunrise. Okay, I'm gonna ring the bell. The official meeting is over, but we're going to talk about quirks and kegs as long as people are willing to stay here and talk about it. And there'll be lots to talk about, so just stay as long as you can, you know, if people have schedules. But that's it for the meeting. Angie, I'm gonna leave this on if you want to stay with us too, and I'm gonna start taking notes.
I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but we got some baskets coming. This is a Pampered Chef, just mishmash of stuff. This is Amy's favorite things. So we've got 2 starts. I have, okay, anybody here heard of Mike Singletary?
Oh, yeah,
Mike Singletary.
Chicago Bears.
He's in the 80s, might have won a Super Bowl or 2, who knows? We'll say. We have a signed helmet donated by Rand from Mike Singletary. There's a certificate of authenticity. Rand gave me some money so I can put together a really big basket around it or figure out something. So we've got some good baskets coming. Bob Howe gave me some money, or he's gonna give me some money, but I already ordered some stuff. Putting together a whiskey basket for him with some smoking chips and a thing and a flame, and you can just smoke you're into whiskey. Mom and I drove down to Woodinville Whiskey Company. We bought some whiskey well, Dave had me get some for him too. Have a nice bottle of Woodinville whiskey to go with this basket. So there's a good variety. Gary told me of a basket that's coming that you guys ordered or got through the library,
Yeah,
a dog basket.
it's a dog basket. It's gonna be Joyce's donation.
Yes.
It's got a little stuffed, well, medium-sized stuffed, dog, and then a smaller one, and then a whole bunch of books.
Yes.
Bev is gonna price it out. They're $30 over at the library. They're basically a fundraiser by the Friends of the Library. We've got one that's coming that we're waiting for on the Audubon Society. Last year, we paid $30, and as I recall, the one that we put in went for like 120 or 140.
Nice.
And that was about the price that Beth had figured out of all of the items that were in it. So if you're looking for suggestions, just go across the street.
Sweet, awesome. I have also a couple other ideas of what we do. So if you can give me some money, I can go shopping. It's so much fun. I have some of the plastic and I have a heat gun. I have my own heat gun. Dave has his. His is a little bit bigger, so I sometimes still use, but it tightens things up. It's nice presentation, keeps everything together. Make sure you download a donation form. Fill out everything you can. We absolutely have to have the value because that's gonna help us figure out how much are we gonna start this. So I priced all these individual, it's $350, and you cannot get the large Pampered Chef stone pan. This is the large bar pan. I could not find it on the website, so I had to, so I don't know that they even offered it.
It's exclusive.
It's exclusive, I know it. Fill this out. This needs to go with the package. We'll get them over to Brian. Brian has graciously agreed to scan and forward the information to Eileen. We are gonna have the most fantastic, fabulous fundraiser. Wow, that's pretty good. My head. This is gonna be an amazing event because we're gonna have some excellent quality baskets and excursions and events and experiences. Oh, I did it again. Sorry.
Have you had coffee this morning?
No, actually. It's gonna be a great event, so look for quality. We're looking for quality, not quantity. Any help needed, contact me, contact friends. Our event is November 11th. It's right before Christmas, so Christmas presents, put together items that somebody could buy and then re-gift as a Christmas gift to make it easier for them. So think along those lines. How much are the tickets? So I think we're thinking $50 for the tickets.
So we were talking,
Okay.
so,
Let's have that conversation next.
thank
That
you.
was
Yeah,
great.
Yes.
So first, before we decide the ticket price, Ruth wanted to know if we wanted to include dessert. If we want to include dessert, it's an additional $1 per person, so it goes from 28 to 29. She needs to know, because she needs to order the cups, right? Bought,
I say do it.
so perfect, I agree.
Yeah.
So
Let her deal with
$29 for food. Do you have the list of the menu?
I have it.
Can we just go over that really quick?
Yes.
So that everybody knows what the heavy orders
I-
are?
Got it?
I brought one. You want,
Sure. Okay, Ruth Sturgill Quakey, she's changing her name.
Yes. Correct.
She's amazing. So hot appetizers, we've got chicken teriyaki meatballs with pineapple, it's gluten-free. Vegetarian option is 5 dozen teriyaki impossible meatballs with pineapple. Bacon wrapped gorgonzola stuffed dates, smoked sausage and hickory sweet barbecue sauce. Grilled chicken breast skewers with roasted red grapes and béarnaise sauce. I mean, these are high quality and she does a great presentation. Cold appetizers, smoked bacon and ranch deviled eggs. We had those at our year-end event.
They were good.
They were good. And we had caprese skewers. So that's the mare's mozzarella cheese, grape tomato, fresh basil and balsamic glaze. Antipasto skewers. So cured meats, cheese and brined items. Homemade hummus and mini pita cups. And then for dessert, she would offer chocolate and vanilla layered parfait and a coconut cream parfait. So for $29 per person at 140 servings, we're looking at $4,441.64 with tax.
Thank you.
So $4,500 to have a really nice spread of food. So people are gonna be like, wow, this is fancy food. It's not just, you know, little smokies and some barbecue sauce.
Yes, and so if we do the pricing tickets at 60, then it also covers the cost of the food, cost of the venue, and we actually make a little bit on top of that. And if you compare all the other events that are going on locally, like the cheapest ticket I've seen, which is the Optimus event, which is taking place on the 21st of October, is $85 at Indigo. So I personally feel like $60 is a fair price, and it's still less than a lot of the other events going on. So that would be my suggestion. So is everybody good with that?
Drinks, are we doing drink tickets?
Yes, we're getting
So
to
that
that.
includes the cost of those.
I think it includes 2 tickets.
Yeah, but I mean, for covering our costs.
A lot of us donate.
We have a lot of wine being donated. I know Steve you're donating some of your fabulous wine, correct?
Yeah.
I just I just talked to Sato San Michelle and they're shipping the wine to me. Their wine to Sherwood, so we'll have that. And then
Connor has a bunch left over from
So-
last year.
that's great. So, I mean, the wine is good and I don't know about the beer. I don't know who's donating the beer. So that might be a Rochelle question,
Yeah, maybe.
but I think we've got the cost covered.
60 will cover all that.
Yes,
Just out of curiosity, 70, it seems like it would still be in the ballpark.
it's up to you guys. It's not my decision. So you tell me what's
The question,
It's $70 for a venue like that and everything. Of course, it's pretty hard to really share. Well, maybe it's not hard to share the menu, you know, with people that are contemplating, but
so how many are we aiming for the 140 people?
I think we're aiming for as many people as we can get there.
Okay,
So the $60 would be based on 140,
What did you do last year?
$40.
No, how many people?
I don't know. I was there and it didn't feel like, it felt like it was like under 100. But I don't know. I just came as a guest. I wasn't involved in the planning. So.
Jim, do you recall how many?
No, not off the head.
I think it was just slightly over 100, I want to say like 105 or something.
I mean, I could look on Greater Giving, but it didn't feel like, I don't think everybody came, right? And the other thing that we have to consider is that our sponsors will take up a portion of those seats. So we have to figure out how many seats the sponsors we have taken up seats and how many seats we have left available. So I will work on that this weekend. So we have an idea of how many tickets we can actually sell.
These numbers stuff. If we don't get 140 people, say we get 100 to pay for this. And definitely not making money
Yeah,
on that part of it, but I'm just saying.
yeah,
if-
no, I
if
know.
If we want to get 140 people, we better make sure that. we get
Unless you
these
guys want to
folks.
bump the price and then that gives us a little protection. We could bump the price.
Bump the price, but then we risk our people are gonna not show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Price.
About 7.
And I think
I
we
would-
want, I agree, we don't go above 70, I mean, we're paying $100 for the YMCA full table service.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
You know, at the resort.
like you're getting a full dinner. That's like the Sorokin at
I think leaving it
$85.
at 60 is still a good idea.
Okay.
Because we're at the end of all these other events. And you want people to come. I mean, I see why you want to do it low. Because I mean, everybody else is exposed for the most part before that, right?
And it seems like last year, we really didn't do enough marketing.
Yeah.
That I think is the
So-
real issue.
So now that we have the ticket price, I can work on getting the link activated and the invitations out, for which I will work on this weekend. Greater Giving was down for maintenance, so, and things have been real busy at Sherwood, so I'm trying to get caught up this weekend, so I apologize. What we have secured our auctioneer, so Paul's good, he's gonna bring his sound system, so we don't have to worry about the sound. And for those of you, is everybody familiar with, Carlton Farms wedding venue? It's basically a giant square. And the only there's a plenty of parking.
Jim and I didn't use that venue when we got married.
Okay. There's plenty of parking. There won't really be any decorations because you can't put anything up, but it's got a lovely ambiance. It's got lovely lighting. It'll be plenty warm. They have a giant heater that they said will heat you into space. The only drawback is that you have to walk outside to go to the bathroom. The bathroom's over here and the venue is right here, but it just is what it is. But I think it'll be a great place. So what we need right now is I need a couple of people to help register, sign people in when they come in. And then hopefully everybody that buys tickets online will pre-register. That's the key, right? But then for those who maybe want to come that night of or whatever, we need help registering and checking people in, and then also entering items as they sell. So when the silent auction closes, all the sheets go to the people on the computers and they have to enter them and sign them and assign them to the bidders. And then we need a couple of people who are runners when we do the live auction and the paddle raise, writing down what bidder number that person is and what they donated and what they won, because that all has to be entered in during the events. And so we're gonna need, I would say, at least 3 people with laptops. So that's gonna be, I think, a huge piece to fill. So if anybody's willing.
That's
If I
kind of
can.
an easy job because it's very focused.
It is, but
It
then,
allows freedom for the whole rest of the event and.
but the hard part is that it's through the entire event. So you have to check people in, and then when the silent auction, you have to add in all the stuff.
I was just talking about the paddle race.
Oh, yeah, well, but you also have the people, the paddle race happens in between the live auction. So you're not gonna be able to sit around and chat and hang out. You'll be able to eat and have a cocktail, but you have to kind of stay focused the entire event. That's the drawback of that job. I'm just gonna be completely transparent.
Can I, if I can, you know, what my last Rotary Club did is we would work with either Mill Creek Rotary or Edmonds Rotary. And it was a trade deal. You give us 5 volunteers for our event,
That would be great. if
and
you-
then we'll give you 5 volunteers for your event. And that way we can go and enjoy the event.
So
and not
if
worry
do you wanna work on that for me? Cause here's the thing, is we have to give them access to greater giving so that they can log in.
That's
So
right.
we need to get that done ahead of time. So the next question is, do you guys wanna order equipment like card sliders?
Yes.
If we do, then I need to get those ordered. So yes,
Yes.
how many? 2?
3.
3? I don't know if we'll get 3 with the 140 people, but I will order whatever I can.
Where did we get the ones for our corn booth?
Sherwood. We borrowed.
This is actually part of our package.
We actually borrowed the iPads because we had the holder, holder.
Yeah,
So all we needed was the iPads.
but no, I think we want to do the greater giving system, so it's all integrated.
Okay.
Cause they're gonna take a cut, right? I was thinking.
So that's why they need the readers.
Can we go back a second? Are we doing 60 or 70?
60.
Okay, we're gonna stay at 60.
So there was a time back, a long time ago, we did do exchange with the Marysville Club.
Yeah.
Where we helped them and they helped us. So
One thing, First Financial Northwest Bank has an auction team. And they donate, so we have a full team that actually comes in and does all it. And they're up there, it's donated time by employees with the National Northwest Bank, and they come in, and they've done these kind of events.
Well, they're doing food bank.
The food bank fund, yeah, and so they know how to do all of this. that
Well,
we're
do you
at.
want to reach out to them and see if they can do that?
Yeah, I can definitely see.
That
what
would be
the calendar
great.
looks like, because it starts with fill out that and then the holidays, so.
yeah. I've been to events where they've done it. They just do a great job.
Yeah, we usually have like, I don't know, probably more people than we need.
Yeah.
And they come and they've done all that.
That would be
They've
terrific.
engaged, and they know how to do it all. And,
Yeah. That'd be great.
Yeah.
The next question is, there is, I know that you sent in the check, thank you very much. There is if we clean up, there's no, we have, at the end of the event, we're responsible for cleaning up. That means mopping the floor, sweeping the floor, yada, yada. Or,
Hey,
okay, so is everybody good with paying the $300
Yeah.
for that venue? Okay.
Yeah. That way we can walk out.
I don't know, it looked like everybody was having a good time. last
Yeah,
year.
every year we did, it's like.
Yeah.
I put music videos together for that event.
Would. What would you charge us?
Pardon?
How much would you charge us?
I just feel like by the time you get to the end of the event, after getting there and getting set up and and we have, I put in the contract that we have access to the building at noon. It doesn't necessarily mean we have to set up, but I feel like if we go at noon, we get it all set up, then everybody has time to go home, get dressed, whatever, grab a bite and then come back. So it's not like boom, 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 boom. So I don't know how you guys feel about that.
By the way, to that point, when I signed the contract, I crossed out 10 p.m. and put 11 p.m. They didn't say.
Okay.
It says that they can no later than 11 in the contract. So
That's
that,
fine.
well, why?
Well, if they're cleaning up, we just have to be out of there, whatever, so,
But in case we want to clean up, we would have until 11.
yeah. And then just to confirm, the event is from 5:30 to 9, right? That is what's been conveyed to me. Is that correct?
5:30 seems early. I mean, late. I mean, I would say 5.
5, okay, well,
5.
I'm glad I asked that question, because originally that's what was.
It's happy hour.
I'm just asking so I get the information correct, so it goes
I
out
don't want to
correctly.
cut a happy
Oh.
hour.
Okay, special occasion license. I would like permission to overnight the license. To Thurston County, because if I mail it, I'm afraid we might not meet the deadline. Yeah,
Yeah.
it has to be a special occasion.
Yeah, takes 45 days.
And I can call Misty Baxter and what I've done, what Sherwood, so last year, we had Sherwood's event, or not last year, but earlier this year, Sherwood's event was at Tulalip, which Tulalip's like, you don't even need one, because they never come because it's tribal land, they never come. But Sherwood is thorough, so if we wanted one, well, we didn't order it in time. And so we were really short on time, so I called Misty Baxter, she said, overnight, if you overnight it, we'll get it done for you. So, but it's like $45, so I just wanna make sure that I'm just being transparent.
Do it.
Okay, I just wanna make sure, and then I'll just submit a reimbursement, is that good, everybody good with that? Yeah.
That's very good.
And I'll get that done. I think right now, does anybody else have anything else they want to add? I have Raquel said she'd do alcohol service. We're gonna have 2 bars. So we need a couple people to, thank you.
Okay, so Rochelle.
Raquel did.
He tried doing that.
Who?
Connor did it last.
Okay.
And I did it last year, I'm happy to.
Are you, okay,
And I was gonna secure some alcohol-free mocktails too.
perfect.
Oh, very nice.
We wanna have.
Oh, so we have tablecloths, right? We have tablecloths, right?
Yes.
So my next question is, and maybe we can talk about this, but maybe doing some sort of centerpiece, maybe simple glass vase we can get at like dollar store. I don't know what we have in.
Have a bunch.
And then we could just get some flowers at Costco or whatever, like fall flowers and just use that as
Yes,
centerpiece. Is
so
that?
for the year-end event, Amelia and Johanna, they took, I just said, here are the flowers, here are the vases, and she just.
Would you like to take that on again this year?
We'd have to ask Johanna and see if she could be there.
Can I check with Johanna?
Yes, please, and then we,
I'll let you know.
that would be lovely. Thank you. I think that's all.
We did was curiosity.
Well, the venue can hold, they said up to, what was it? It was like 100, it was like 200 or 250.
Like 8 top, 10 top.
They're the 8 rounds, we'll see 8. So it's not super crowded. I think it was 17 tables. And then we'll line the outside out, we'll have a registration table when you come in the door. And then the silent auctions will be staggered around the room. And then Ruth will be on this side. There's an they don't have a kitchen, but they have like a catering staging area that's on the outside, but it's covered. And I talked to Ruth and I said, do you want a heater? Because we could get an electric heater. We can't have a gas heater. Ross said no, because that's not code. But, and she said, no, I'll be good because I'll be hot anyway, because I'll be working. So I just need to send her some pictures of what it looks like. So we'll set the food. There's big barn doors right here. So she can come through the barn door and then serve right there. And then the bar will be over here. And then we're gonna make another little bar over here. So that that way.
They have a roller thing outside that can come down.
Yeah.
to help them with the-
Yeah. What
are you charging for the beer wine? $5, $6?
That's a good question. I don't know. What do you guys want to charge for the wine?
$10.
So there's gonna be a drink or two for free with.
With the ticket price, correct.
So
Do we have tickets? Does the Rotary have tickets? So that we can, like a roll of tickets?
I look in the boxes. There should be, but we'll have to look.
Okay. I think $5. What do you guys think?
I think $8, the wine is gonna be expensive, so.
You'll get a lot of wine,
like
connoisseur. quickly.
That went
You just
away.
get people to
So,
want to get
and if
something
we
cheap
keep-
and move on.
If we're getting
So-
wine and the beer donated, then if $5 is still a profit, you don't have to give a 6 ounce, you can give a 4 and a half
There's
ounce.
to be tastings, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, so we'll have to have different credit card things than at the bars.
Yes.
Or unless we sell additional drink tickets.
Or unless you go back to the front.
And that's what you'll have to do. And maybe we do,
1 for 6, 2 for 10.
Yeah.
If you want to buy a spouse with for guest of what I see.
that is great.
Enticing for 2.
One for 6.
2 for 10. I mean, we're asking ourselves, what are we doing?
And then I know that we're gonna do a trip to Tuscany for 2. So does anybody else have any live auction items? Because that's the only live auction item that I know of.
I am working with my partners in Loretto. We have an LLC that owns a place in Loretto. So
Where's Loretto?
That's in southern Baja.
Oh, okay.
So
That would be great. That would be great.
Speaking of city.
Are you guys gonna is everybody interested in doing like the progressive dinner that you guys have done? That was super popular.
the
Boat.
the boat, I would be totally in that. How about you, Jim? Do another, we didn't even do it last time, we
No,
volunteered it, but.
Michelle asked me about it yesterday.
There's
Okay.
we still owe one.
Yeah, she reminded me yesterday. So we need to pull that off.
But I mean, I
Was
would,
that yet?
I would be open to offering it for next year.
Okay,
For this particular thing.
this year for use for next year when it's nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, we can do it, and if they want, but it might not be as much fun.
So we probably need a couple more live auction, bigger ticket items. Progressive dinner is great. If somebody has, I don't know the boat situation, but if somebody has like a nice boat and they want to go out and cruise. I'm not a boat person, so I don't know, but like cruise, like a day cruise somewhere that includes cocktails, that would be great. I think people would bid on that.
Didn't you do a sunset cruise?
We did.
Yeah. Did that go well?
We haven't done it.
Yeah, we're not allowed.
Never received.
Yeah. So that's really kind of where we're at. So I should have the ticket thing done and so we can push it out on Monday.
Mom just suggested, make sure when we do these things, put an expiration date on them.
Yeah.
That way it doesn't just linger and linger. Hey, Jim, do I get to bid on another sailing lesson around the lake? That was a ton of fun. And lunch was amazing.
That was a long sail ride, that was. You did the double rocks. It took a while.
But it worked, but it was fun.
Yeah, but-
Anyway, anybody else have anything? That's all I have for right now.
Jack, you had your hand up?
Oh, I was going back to the drink thing. I think last year, didn't we hand out tickets for like like X number of drinks along with the deal, and then if they wanted to come back and get more.
Yes.
Then they came back to the front desk and bought more.
Oh, and does somebody have our 501c3? Can somebody send that to me?
Yeah, it's just our, federal ID number.
Yeah, I need to know.
I
I'll
have,
send it.
another- I got it right here.
Yeah, I mean, if you just have like the people pay for whatever they're paying for at the computers, or the bar people can just take tickets.
That's so much more efficient.
We had rovers walking around with the thing, just writing the number down and.
Yep.
Then just keyed in and it works with it.
Oh,
Painless.
yeah.
No,
so
we should do that too.
Cool,
But
that
we
worked
definitely
out
need 3 people to help input all the data.
It's already on file.
Well, right, they
So
just
they shorten the
give
credit
them
card.
their bid number.
Yeah. So how would
And
that
then
work
also,
at the
we
bar?
need, I
Just
don't,
rotate
we need
it.
somebody to
We can do
print
that too.
bid sheets, we need somebody to print bidder numbers. Help putting the packets together. And I don't have the bandwidth to do all of that, I'm sorry.
Anything we ready this month.
Okay.
You use the NCR paper,
Oh, yeah,
2 or 3 parts. And
for the sun auction items, and
And then
we only need a 2-part form, really.
if we have, like, do we have any Interact students that could come and be spotters?
You gotta be 21 in there.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, I don't know how that works,
The
but
financial bank will do it, right? Maybe, and then otherwise another club.
Well, you might reach out to Rotaract and see if they'd be willing to help. Nobody's coming.
yeah.
Because we definitely need some spotters. All right, well, that's all I have for right now.
Do you have anything that you need like more immediate help with? In a good example, and I talked to Yuri about this, but getting the insurance certificates.
Yeah.
For the venue, but is there other things that kind of?
I gotta finish getting the greater giving thing done. That's a priority, because we can't sell tickets until I get that finished. Okay. So. And this last 2 weeks has been nuts, so.
And there's not anything that somebody can help you with on that.
If you wanna help entering stuff into greater giving, once I get it set up, that would be
As
helpful.
in auction items?
Yes, that would be helpful. I know you know that. So
I
that
can
would
do,
be-
I know how to do that.
I would appreciate that.
Okay.
And I know, is it Linda?
Yeah.
Linda knows it too, so that would be super helpful. That way it's not all, yeah.
No, that's what.
Are you aware that Greater Giving just did an upgrade on their whole system?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I haven't had,
Yeah.
we had
I
a
was
thing
gonna
last
say-
night, we have a thing tonight. And then next week is gonna be relatively slow, so I should be able to get all caught up.
Yeah. It's probably just as well that you did because they were in the middle of it all.
Oh, I know, I couldn't get in. I think I finished it up like on the 9th
Yeah,
or something,
exactly.
so. Anyway, that's all I have. Does anybody have any questions? Thank you, Brian, for being our storage. We appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
And Tracy, thank
Wait
you
till
for
it gets-
being our enthusiast.
Yeah.
Oh, and do you have the fillable forms? Do you have those forms?
Fillable?
The
forms?
blank ones, the ones that you.
I don't have any with me
So,
today.
but can you send it out through Club Runner to everybody?
That's a good idea.
Is
it on the website?
I can email it to you. I have it.
That's.
I will
fine.
email
to
it to
me.
you if you will send it out on Club
Yes.
Runner. That way everybody has it.
Yes, and then did Gary give you pictures of the venue? Because Mom and I can go take some pictures today.
Yeah, he said he'd send it to me. And
Yeah.
just so that Ruth knows.
I sent it.
Yes.
I know, okay,
Thank
perfect. I know she's going on vacation for a few days, but I wanted to get back with her on the price because she had to order the cups.
You're in the fillable form for the sponsor.
I did, yes.
So
We can do it.
Can we make that? I would love you forever. And then- I mean, in like a good way, not a creepy way. Monkeys over here. I will, and then you would make it available, because I don't have all this.
Take a couple days to do it.
Okay.
Yes, I
Adobe,
mean-
I'm not in marketing, so they're like.
I'll sign
For you.
it to staff, but it'll take a couple days.
That would be
Yeah.
fantastic.
That's what I suggested is.
I'll never have to recreate the wheel.
There you go.
Thank you.
If I can get access to our Facebook page, I can get some marketing going and stream in the local communities. But I need to be an admin on the Facebook page.
Admin?
Admin.
Admin you? I have to friends on Facebook.
I think that's for sure.
Are you? I'm not a creeper.
Yeah. Thank you for this. I was gonna.
You know, I-
What's that? All right, what is your official name on your social media?
My name is R-A-N-D-A. She's not.
Oh, yeah. But I recognized your logo because I was doing social media for Aquafest. Like, Facebook.
Yeah.
Between my job. Yeah, okay. No, it's like. Right.
I'm about to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll get that to you today.
We talked about it, doing like a. It's gonna look like.
Yeah.
They have a very big and clear night, like it's part of the television. Like, old artists tell us. It's dark. Or we can light. It looks scowling at the camera and. Maybe like.
So it's like. Great.
The game's on the 11th. I'm talking about. We have time to. So let me do a moment.
Okay. That would be great. I mean, even in the box, that's what.
I just figure out.
Okay, well, it's getting on the agenda.
But I don't like.
Okay, are you planning on leaving tomorrow?
I always said. Yeah, but you know.
I'm sure that there's.
He's at 9:40. Oh, maybe that's the difference. 9:40.
I don't know what else to put.
So if we're there an hour early,
I can make some wooden bowls.
and if we left an hour into this, for that, that was 40, that's.
Oh, I have them.
All right.
I don't want you to miss it. That would be.
That'd be awful. Okay, we'll leave no later than 7:30. That's safety thing. No, and everything is 1 mile from the village. 1 mile from the village. Technically check-in time, I think. Yeah.
Let me try.
Oh, we're gonna be
Don't go. I
recorded?
just wanna.
Yeah.
You need to.